Hello everybody, Christian Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. In the last episode, we did a maze, got a new weapon for Rabbid Peach, not that we use it, but still got it. Did some combat, and I made some, questionable choices. Really need to pay more attention to my enemies than I have been. In this episode, we're going to continue on with 1-5 during the second battle. And there he is, the brother that was asked about. Luigi. Not really going to beat around the bush any more than that. It's Luigi. Everyone knows it, so there's no point in me pretending not to. Oh, that's a dangerous combination. Which means, more than likely, with it being a dangerous combination and our luck, the way it runs recently, well, that piranha plant's not happy. And yeah, that's a Super Merge headset. Doing its thing, isn't it? Well, if you guys are wondering when we get our next enemy, Rabbid Plant. This is our first enemy that is kind of Mario themed. The noxious fireweed. It's a mini boss, believe it or not. I'm not really surprised. Now, our job is to defeat the mini boss, but you may have noticed there were other enemies as well. There will be multiple enemies. There will be multiple enemies. You just don't have to beat them. However, if you let them live, then they have a... If you let them live, then they'll do damage to you. So, there will be more spawning in. It's basically like an escape one, just with the mini-boss instead. So, to defeat or not to defeat, that is up to you. Real quick, I haven't talked about this yet, because I actually didn't notice it until this episode. If you are hovering over an enemy, you can hit the L button, or R button. I hit R, I don't know why I said L. You can hit either one, and you can see where the blaster range is. And you can also lock this and see how far they can shoot. Honestly, I really should be doing more of this stuff, but I'm not, and I'm just playing, and it's I'm taking a lot of damage because of it. But to be fair, I am talking and playing at the same time, and that does make it a little bit harder, but I really should be thinking a little more than I am. Now, 300 health is a lot of health. We have not seen in the hundreds for HP yet, I don't think. Maybe we have, and I forgot. But it wasn't 300, I know that much. So we're going to have to play very carefully with this one. We get some cool music. Actually, this is pretty good music. Our ultimate goal is to just take this guy out. But the high ground would be advantageous for us. So, dangerous, but helpful. If I go right here, I should be safe, but not from, like... That's what you gotta consider here. If I go there, I'm safe. Ish. If I go here, I'm not really safe from being attacked. I can be easily attacked. If I go here, I'm safe. Probably safe enough as it is. But let's see here. This guy can move 6, lock that with his blaster, so he can get over here and get to a position where he could shoot me if I was right here. With a 100% chance of hitting, too. If I go right here, however, I think any position he's in will be a 50% chance. But he could shoot me from, like... I don't know if you could shoot from down to up. I think you can, and if you can, he could hit me there. I'm not sure. Can I go... Okay, here's a question. Rabbid Peach, jump me. Can I go? I can't get that far. Not sure it's my wisest move, but I really want to get the high ground, and I think it would be for the best if I go here. Alright. No, the only guy who can move my range is a Ziggy. I'd rather save Hero Sight for later. I'm not going to pass my turn now. What are you doing, Christian Gamer? Okay, we need to move a little bit closer. Where can Rabbid Luigi go? Rabbid Luigi can stand right next to the guy and say, hey, how's it going? He can actually get to a position where he's mildly safe. He's reachable by that guy up there, and he'll have the high ground advantage. Actually, I think I wouldn't be too upset if I put Rabbid Luigi here, and then did his barrier, he'd be pretty safe. I think that's what I'm going to do. Not the safest option, but I think we all know I don't play very safely. 80% chance of working, please? Yes. That's actually most of what I was hoping for, but I didn't want to say it out loud because, welp, there was a good chance it wouldn't work. I haven't been having the greatest of luck. It's also it's not just been luck, it's been my placement too. Okay. I'm kind of in view there. I'm really thinking Rabbid Peach's safest location is right here, actually. Unless, can Rabbid Peach also pull off something similar to what Rabbid Luigi did? Indeed she can. I don't think she has a high of a chance of hitting, but she has more health. Let's do that. Again, we all know I probably would do some sort of a risky idea. The funny thing is, with gameplay-wise, I'm actually typically do the safer option, but just right now I don't see the point. It's gonna do pretty good damage to me when he hits, though, because he's gonna rush me, too. I forgot he could rush. I'm gonna put my shield up. Because he'll probably try to shoot at me, and so this way I at least have my shield going. Now, what is the Rabbids Piranha, as I'm gonna call it? What's it do? I think I remembered what it does, and it's not good. Yep, it's a area of effect kind of thing. Only 18 damage, then he's gonna rush me for 20, right? No, 16. Okay, good. I did decrease the damage. Oh, that's the... Oh, I get it. I'm an idiot. I said minus 20% movement, like you couldn't move as far when you use it. No, it's just that's how much they lose when they attack you with their movement. Man, how did I not figure that out? Okay. Anyway, you're starting to see the problem with the Piranha Rabbid, as I'm going to call it. It has an area of effect. I really should have checked it. I think you can. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I just wanted to let it show off what it could do. But the Rabbid plant has 300 health. I already said that. But 10 areas of movement. It moves very far. It has a rocket, so it has something that blows up. It has an area of effect kind of attack for 50 damage. And it has 2 self-hype movement. So, yeah. It's not fun to fight against. In the early game, at least, like, at this point in time, this is probably the worst thing for us to be fighting. Like, this thing is not easy at all. Not that you would expect it to be, but... Let's get a Mario attack off here, actually. We have advantage, we're gonna do some good damage. I could drop down there, but I don't really want to lose my advantage. If I stay right here, though, I'm kind of dangerous position, so I'm gonna run over here and see where my hero side goes. Okay, before I use hero side, I want to see if Rabbid Peach can take out that guy down there for me. If I can take out that guy, I'll use hero side, because then the only one I can hit with hero side will be... Not terrible either. Is there any way I can hit him with high ground from this area? No. Is there any way I can hit him from high ground over here? No, that's not gonna really work that way. I could hide right here and somehow still not be able to hit him. I guess... Tacticam me real quickly. Yeah, I guess it is 1 over. Huh. I can't reach him. I would dash him if I could. Let's hide here. It's got some decent cover for us, and I'll just hit that thing, and maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be fake. Rabbid Luigi could easily be hit here. I don't know if he'll go after me or not. Quite possibly, so I'm gonna do the shield just in case. I really messed up on Mario's hero sight, and that is frustrating me at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Mario is safe where he is, and he kinda needs to be safer. And he can't get to a place where he hits anyway, so I'm just gonna leave him here, maybe. Well, there's no other enemies. I'll go here. I'll go right here. I'll get a little closer. Who are you gonna attack? Rabbid Luigi because he has no cover? That's what I figured. That's why I put the shield up. This is gonna not hurt quite as badly as it would, but still quite a bit of damage because Rabbid Luigi's cover is not as good. Also, you might notice, not cover, but shield. You may have noticed there, the cover is being destroyed a lot quicker by Rabbid Piranha Plant's weapon because it is a really powerful weapon. And Mario is now pretty much useless because he's in a bad spot. Actually, they all pretty much are. It's not how I wanted this to go at all. I can get some damage off at least, but this is not going well at all, to be honest. I mean, it's a mini-boss, it's going to be hard, this is not exactly unexpected, I'm just not making the best decisions, and that's kind of what's causing me issues here. Alright, we'll use Rabbid Luigi to draw the Rabbid Piranha Plant back here. Mario can get back up pretty easily, I'll put him here so he can be in better range. And Rabbid Peach will actually stay where she is. Her bubble is back, so that's nice. Her shield. By the way, there is a fast forward button that you can hit. This might actually be the end of... Oh boy. That's what the bone effect looks like, in case you were curious. I do not want to lose anybody, but I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to get it perfect on this one, because I don't think it's going to happen. Alright, let's see here. He's right in my line of sight, so maybe I'll get lucky and get a crit. But it did not happen. It was not meant to be. Alright, just regular Mario. Go right there and also get a hit off. That'll be good. I know he'll probably aim for Rabbid Peach and Rabbid Mario because he can get 2 hits off here. But 2 high ground shots is pretty good. A honey is really good. Rabbid Luigi, do your thing. Since you can attack from here, you may as well. I got the push critical and knocked him out of bounds. That's it. I actually didn't think we'd do it with that. Wow, okay, nice. Got pretty lucky on that one. Of course. You're not exactly... Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Still taking selfies, though. Still taking selfies. Oh, well. Being beaten up, but hey, selfie time. I find it interesting how Mario actually has his other weapon equipped, but at least it looks like he did. But Rabbid Luigi had the normal one. And it's Luigi. Luigi and Rabbid Luigi meet. No, not even. Are you even trying right now? It's in the name Rabbid Luigi. Come on, Beepo. You're embarrassing me. Battle cleared. And it was the perfect. Okay. You had 8 turns for that. I'm kind of surprised they gave you that many. Fully healed means that is all for... Brother, where art thou? 1-5. Got a lot of coins? And we got Luigi joins the team. Long-range shooter, hit up to 3 enemies in a row from afar. Master of movement, boost team mobility with his rad skills. Check his weapons and skills at the Battle HQ. Battle HQ Laboratory updated. This is what was actually kind of spoiled to you every time you look at the Battle HQ, but still, pretty cool. Skill tree unlocked. You can upgrade your heroes. Heroes do have skills, more so than what we've seen so far. 6 new weapons available. Get powerful new weapons for your heroes. Want to know more? Check the Battle HQ now. Buddy Dome unlocked, introducing co-op mode. I do not have current plans to do co-op mode, but that doesn't mean I will never do it. You can access the first battle of co-op mode right now, and you can get up to 8 special weapons. Tapper-compatible amiibo, I do not have one, I don't think. The only amiibo I have is a Legend of Zelda amiibo, so I don't think that's going to help in this situation. But yeah, you have the amiibo R&D if you have some Mario amiibos. Now, we're going to explore the battlefield before this, but basically the rest of this is going to be the Battle HQ. I think you can pretty much see that coming. Let's see here. We have, that way is where we're supposed to go, and that's the secret, okay. There's a little secret typically in most of these, so go over here and collect it, and then we'll be going to the Battle HQ. Well, that's not fully true. First we'll be going to the weapons area. First we'll be checking out Luigi, then we'll be going to the weapons area. So, through the lawns, you have found a new soundtrack. Check it out at the museum. Alright, so with that said and all that done, now for the main event. Team selection. Luigi has joined our team. So, Luigi has 130 health, which might seem low. It's lower than Rabbid Luigi, and it's definitely lower than Rabbid Peach and Mario. Luigi's HP is low because he's a sniper. Now, I find this funny because Luigi is typically the one who has more HP than Mario, but I also understand. When you make a sniper, snipers typically have lower health, so Luigi has lower health. He has a 20 dash, so typical dash. He has a precision primary weapon, and a primary technique of Steely Stare. We'll go over what that is in a little bit. Exit range of 3 cells, which is the same as everybody else, and team jump, which is also the same as everybody else. You can hit X to see the information. I haven't done this yet, but you can. And we will do this to go over, if I was one round, I think we'll do this to go over the primary technique. This bonus attack is a long-range reaction shot dealt to the first enemy to move within Luigi's line of sight. Cooldown is 2 turns, reaction shot is 1, and it has 50% of reaction shot damage is 50% of, I guess, his regular damage. This might sound familiar, because it is the same thing as Hero Sight, except it does less damage because it's a 50% instead of 80. That's not what I meant to do. It's the same as the reaction shots, but it has a lower cooldown, so it is a little bit better because it takes less time, but it does less damage, so it evens it out. Furthermore, Luigi's has a larger range because he's a sniper. So they are different. I lost where I was going. No, I didn't lose, but I thought I had something else and I didn't. That's what it was. Now let's look at the, I already kind of looked at it, but if I looked at this sooner, this is pretty much, this will tell you exactly what I already have said, but now we know what the movement damage reduction is. Okay. Now it's time to check out Luigi's weapons, because new character, new weaponry. Suction Destruction. Let's see, what else does he have? He has ink damage and bounce damage. We have not seen ink yet. We do have a character who can do bounce, that is Mario. But we will be doing bounce. Even though Mario could also do bounce, the pixel one is obviously going to be the best. Is it actually going to be the best? It has better damage, that is true. It has a higher chance, that's also true. It does not increase his damage, though, but none of them do. I don't know, showing off ink wouldn't be bad. For now, I'm going to just equip this, but I might change it off-screen, and I'll let you know what my decision is, ultimately. For now, I'll just give him this, though, because it's technically his best. But I do want to point out that it has 15 range, long range, 15, but it has low cover damage, and it hits for 35 to 45 damage. So you might notice something. 35 to 45 damage is a lot of damage. Again, Luigi's a sniper. Luigi is going to be doing the most damage out of the characters. This is a little backwards, because Mario typically does more damage, but in this instance, Luigi has lower health and higher damage output because of his sniping capabilities. I'm still not fully sure which one I'm going to do, so I'll probably figure that out off screen. But for now, for real, no more playing around. Skill tree time. Oh, yeah. We have 10 skill link points at the currently available to us. This is due to the fact that we got 10 for 100%ing and getting all the perfects that we did. What can we do with this? Well, there are 4 categories here: movement, attack, technique, and other. Let's check them out. We do have to go in the order of the skill tree. We can't just jump straight up and do some of those high up ones. We have to go through these. So first on the list, we have movement, which is stomp jump. It is inactive at the current moment, but we can make it active with 10 skill points, which is what we have. An attack at an enemy's head following a team jump. Afterwards, Mario lands on a nearby cell. It is basically a dash with a team jump. As I said, you can't do damage with a team jump. Usually, Mario can if you have the skill. The other one, melee weapon. Close range weapon that can hit multiple targets at once. It is a hammer. Well, at least that's what it appears to be. I haven't been saying it up until this point because I didn't want to spoil too much. I wanted to have this effect, but every character has a primary and secondary weapon. This is Mario's secondary weapon. That's why I haven't been saying the primary, because I didn't want to spoil it until we got to this part. But you can have more than one weapon compared to what we have right now. So, okay. Next up is Empower, which increases Mario's weapon damage along with the damage caused by any heroes in range, which is not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Gives damage buffs and gives them to everyone, which is actually really good, but it costs 30 to activate. We can't activate it. If you want to know ever what you can activate, it has to be lit up, and it has to have that purple dot colored in. If it's grayed out like Empower is, that means you can't do it. If you were to ask me which one I would want to get out of these two, it's easily the jump. Stomp Jump is not something I remember to use, but I do find it more useful than the hammer. I'm sorry, I don't like doing the melee in this. Although, so far I've been getting up close and personal, so that might change. My opinion might actually change this time. But before I move on, I do want to basically say we don't have any unlocked in other yet, but I did want to mention that movement is going to be for moving, obviously. Attack is for attacking, and technique is for your abilities. We'll go over other in a second, actually, because as you might notice, there's a blue line connecting these 3. I'm going to use 10 points to get Stomp Jump because I personally prefer it over the hammer. Which, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I should do the hammer because I've been getting close and personal. I don't know. I just would prefer to do Stomp Jump this time. Right? I've actually talked myself into wondering if I should do this. I prefer playing the range game, but I have been getting pretty close recently. Okay, let me think here. You can, real quick, I want to say this, you can hit Y to autofill if you're interested in just letting the computer do it. I think I'm going to cut, actually, and decide off-screen which one I'm going to put points into, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think for now, I'm going to do Stomp Jump. So what you do is you hit A to upgrade, then you confirm the upgrade, and new skill unlocked. And with that, we have now unlocked everything. So technically, no, so I guess I was wrong. You don't actually need to go through all of it, you just need to unlock it before you can do it. So let's see what we got here. We got dash damage up, cleansing jump, stomp range, and stomp damage. So let's go over these as one at a time, basically. Dash damage is obviously how much you do with a dash, but you might notice something. It costs 30 skill points to do, but there are other things next to it. Yes, because you can upgrade this multiple times. You can also see that on the thing itself. If the icon has more dots than one, you can upgrade it more than one time, and thus you can get multiple bonuses out of it, but it will go up the amount of skill points you need to use every time. So it goes 30, 40, 60, and then 80, which is a pretty big jump, but I mean, you're going to be doing a lot of extra damage. You add all of that together, that is a total of 110 damage, I think, with his dash attack, and that is a lot of damage. Or maybe 130 because you start with 20, something to that extent, and that is a lot of damage for a dash. So, not bad to work towards. Cleansing Jump, heroes become overcome by a super effect are restored when Mario performs a team jump. So if you're inked, honeyed, something like that, I don't think if you pushed or burned you can actually do this because push and burn happens right away, but still. Not a terrible, not my favorite, but useful in certain circumstances. Stomp range, 3 cells to 4 cells. This is the same as the other one, it just goes up by 1 each time you do it. That could be pretty good actually, being able to go farther, because after you stomp jump, this means you'll be able to move farther. And then stomp damage would also not be half bad to get, because your stomp jump damage is only doing 30 right now, which is more than his dash, but you could do a lot more with this. Actually, a lot more, but I'm not going to do the math on all of that. And, again, I actually kind of lied. We still don't have any other available to us, because I forgot how this worked. It's been a while, forgive me. You need to unlock both of these before you can do any other. And I don't want to take up too much time, because we have 3 more characters to go over, and I'm going to do all of them in this episode, so I just wanted to say, we'll be doing the other group when we get it unlocked, and you have to unlock all of the 3 starting ones to unlock the other group. And I will be going over each group as I unlock them, so for now, we only have movement unlocked, and so I've gone over what movement we have. If you're ever curious, though, about any of the stuff, you can come here and check it out, and that's pretty nice. Whenever you get skill points, this is pretty obvious now, but whenever you get them, you add, every character gets them. It's not just for a single character. One more thing before I leave Mario. Reset. You can hit X to reset and get rid of what you've used if you want to change it up. Unlike in Steven Universe where you need an item, you can freely reset at any time. I don't think there's any penalty either. Yeah, you just lose the skills. There is no penalty to doing it if you want to change it up. So, our next thing to do will be Rabbid Peach, who we can't do anything with, but I can at least go over what she has. So, she has Stylish Dash here. It is inactive at the moment, but it allows Rabbid Peach to dash more than one enemy while on the move. That's useful, but it costs 20 to activate. We cannot do that, unfortunately. Sentry. Never stops chasing its target. It will detonate when it gets close. It can be destroyed, but it targets. Pretty decent secondary weapon. You like it better than the hammer. And then we have Heal. Restores health points to all heroes in range. I think you know which one I'll be doing when I get the points to activate. They all cost the same amount, but we can't do any of them, but I will definitely be doing Heal when we get the ability to do something, because having Heal would be really nice. Rabbid Luigi has Vampire Dash. Allows Rabbid Luigi to drain enemy health points with a dash. Cost 20, pretty good, definitely something to consider. And he has Rocket. We have actually seen a Rocket now. Area attack affecting all enemies within range. This one's not bad. I actually kind of like this one. We just went up against it, you saw how powerful it can be. Also, yeah, like, draining enemy health with dashing and Rabbid Luigi doing the most damage is really nice. Especially, like, because he does a lot dash, but anyway. Weaken. Weakens enemy weapons near Rabbid Luigi. Pretty nice, actually. We can get that for 10 right now, and that will give him a second skill. Every single character has 2 skills. Weaken is actually my least favorite out of all of these. I will be completely honest with you. I would rather save up at the moment and get the Vampire Dash or the Rocket than get Weaken. Not that Weaken's bad, I just find myself more likely to use one of these two. So for now, on both Rabbid Luigi and Rabbid Peach, we're going to save. On to Luigi, the new guy. Alright, Luigi, what you got for us? He has double jump. He can... what am I trying to say here? He can perform more than one team jump. He doesn't just have to jump once like everyone else. He can jump twice. Not bad. In fact, really good. 20 to deactivate. He also gets the Sentry. It's the same thing as Rabbid Peach's. The secondary and primary weapons... Not primary... Well, yeah, it's not, most of the primary and secondary weapons are used at least 2 times each. Spoiler alert, I suppose, but, I could be wrong, actually. You know, my memory could be wrong. I've been wrong about a few things so far. Itchy Feet. Area of movement increased for all heroes in range. Not bad. I have had some times where I wanted to go for other, so that's pretty good. But actually, I am fine getting Sentry. I like the double jump. I really do, and I wouldn't mind saving up for it. However, having a secondary weapon on somebody would be nice, and so I think we'll get the Sentry on Luigi. This way we can get 2 upgrades, and we can show off what the Sentry is like. With that, we unlock High Ground Damage Bonus. It goes from 130% to 135%, and it goes up more and more the more you put into it. Golden Shot Plus. Gives Luigi more coins upon a successful golden shot. Not my favorite thing. We'll probably just focus on this if we focus on anything on Luigi's attack, that is. Next thing I would like to get is probably the double jump. Maybe Itchy Feet. Itchy Feet is pretty good. I think it'll depend on how many points we get, actually. With that, though, that is all I want to do presently with our characters. We have upgraded a minor amount. We still have a lot to go with upgrades. And a lot to show off, too. So, I do want to mention one final thing before we leave this area that you may have noticed yourself. The secondary skills. Yes, while Luigi's secondary skill is similar to Mario's, it is not nearly as similar as literally being the same thing, just with different buffs and debuffs. Like, you know, having a lower cooldown but less damage, basically, and more higher range. The hero's sight ability... Steely Stare are basically the same thing, just like how Rabbid Luigi and Rabbid Peach have bubbles that are just minorly different from each other. But the secondary skills, Heal, Weaken, Itchy Feet, and Empower are different. Every character's secondary skill, to my knowledge, is different in some way from every other skill. Like, again, could be wrong, been a while, and in fact, I think I might be something that in my brain that says I might be wrong. But for the most part, they're different in some way. Like, it's the secondary skills are usually more different than the original skills. I can at least say that much for sure. But beyond that, if you can understand my confusing explanation of everything, we have everything unlocked, everything done up like that, and now, before I end it off, we have 4 team members. You can only have 3 per battle. Mario is the leader, he always has to fight. I think the way I've talked it up, it is no doubt obvious that I am a huge fan of Luigi. I always have been, always will be, and this game is no exception. Luigi is coming on the team. However, this is actually a pretty hard decision. Rabbid Peach and Rabbid Luigi are both really good, but I don't feel Rabbid Peach has reached her prime yet. When she gets healed, she becomes very valuable to the team, and really, I like using her a lot more when she gets that. Beforehand, though, Rabbid Luigi has the dash, a little bit of less health. Yes, you're going in with a team of less health than you would typically. I will admit, I'm choosing 2 characters with lower health. But he does have a barrier to protect him slightly. His weapon does less damage, yes, but he has that dash. I just like Rabbid Luigi at the moment better. However, once we get heal on Rabbid Peach, she becomes more valuable, and I'll put her on the team more than likely. I might put her on the team before then, too. I'm going to try to show off all the characters as often as possible, which is the main reason I'm putting Luigi on the team. I gotta show the guy off. We just got a new partner, I gotta show him off. Admittedly, maybe I should have Rabbid Peach so we don't have two Luigis following Mario around, but honestly, I like this setup, and this is what we're going to go with in the next episode. Sorry this one was really long, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I look forward to seeing you guys back here next time for some more. One more time, thank you so much for watching, and this is Christian Gamer, signing off.